Hello all, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what do they secretly want to tell you for all of my Sagittarius out there. So, without any further ado, let's get after it. Okay, so Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter, Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter, Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter, Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Show me the cards that I need to see. What do they secretly want to tell all of my Sagittarius out there? What do they secretly want to tell my Sagittarius out there? What do they secretly want to tell all of my Sagittarius out there? Show me the cards that I need to see. Alright, so one popped out. We're going to take that one. That was the Ace of Wands. Alright, so here we go. Here we go. Alright. Looking good, Saggies. Looking good. Okay, so Ace of Wands energy. This person is very much sexually attracted to you. Big time, big time. Alright? This individual secretly wants to tell you that they are very much sexually attracted to you a lot. This also happens to be a person that you work with. Okay? With the Three of Pentacles. This is a person either that you work with, you were introduced to by someone at your job. So there's definitely a job connection here, a work connection here with this individual. Okay? Now, this is an individual here. You have the Sun card, represents happiness, true happiness. Okay? Material happiness. So this individual, not only are they sexually attracted to you, there's also a sense here that, hey, that they think that you guys would really be good together here. Now, this is the first time. Page of Swords. Page of Swords usually represents a situation which there is not a naivete, a naiveness. Okay. Sometimes it can represent immaturity as well. But in this particular case, this is an individual. This is new to them. Okay. This is a person that usually would not engage in any type of relationship with a work. Okay. This is something completely new here. All right. Now, with that being said here, we do have a Nine of Wands situation here where this person is being very cautious, very, very cautious, if you will, kind of, because they're aware that in some places work relationships are problematic. So they're very cognizant of that and kind of watching their back when it comes to this situation. Okay. But nevertheless, they're willing to roll up their sleeves, put the work in to get you to kind of move you to where they are. Okay, so they're willing to put the work in to really build something meaningful here. They're really willing to put the work in to create something meaningful, something long lasting. I'm really getting this aspect here of them really, rolling up their sleeves and putting the work in to do it. Now, finally here we have the King of Pentacles, and this represents a situation is very good with their finances, really grounded. And I'm also feeling like this is a supervisory type of situation. This is someone that's above you at the workplace, and that's also kind of throwing in there kind of a different dynamic, if you will. Okay, so that's what makes this situation that much more taboo. But that taboo also is what's really making this situation a little bit more appealing. It's kind of, the risk that's involved because they are in a supervisory position. It's kind of giving them a little bit of a rush, because it's like a forbidden, taboo type of love situation. So that's what's going on with that situation here. So let's see what are the potential blockages to this situation. I'm sure there is quite a bit, quite a few blockages, rather. Okay, so what additional blockages? What kind of blockages could you guys potentially be dealing with here? What kind of blockages could potentially be problematic in this particular love situation? Okay. Feels good. Okay, so Queen of Swords represents someone that's a straight talker. This is a blockage, a straight talker. Being logical, calling it exactly like like a person sees it. That's what Queen of Swords is all about, just being straight up. Okay, I call this my no BS card, being straight up and being honest about it. You know, this being seen as a blockage, this could go one of two ways here. It could be the fact that they are going to be very straightforward, if you will, in communicating with you about how they feel about you. Excuse me. That could be problematic because they have a senior position of you. They're in a senior position here, and you know that could be borderline, you know, seen as, you know, having undue influence on you as far as the workplace situation goes, favoring you when it comes to assignments and things like that. So that's the straight talk. Is definitely a potential blockage here because it could be dependent. It could be seen a certain type of way. Also, we got the Nine of Wands here. Nine of Wands represents someone as you know, being a little bit cautious. Also, you know, being a little bit, they're playing a little bit close to the vest. They're playing the cards close to the vest, being a little bit cautious. And there's kind of like, you know, this a secret romance in the workplace. You got to be cautious, and because you have to be cautious, this thing may not unfurl into into the solid relationship it could be, because it's a secret a workplace romance. So there's a bit of caution that's being used here. Again, that could definitely be seen as a blockage. Also, Three of Pentacles, workplace environment in general, just the fact that it's at work. Okay, it's at work, it's taboo, it's problematic. It could affect your pentacles, it could affect your money. Okay, it could affect their money. All right, you know, just because they are in a supervisor position, so if they get terminated, you know, they can maybe able to maybe they have the credentials to go somewhere else and get an equal or better job. You know, you're beneath them, so may not be that same situation for you. So that could be problematic. In addition, we have the fact that Seven of Wands, that they do have the higher ground because they are in a supervisory position. Again, these are all the blockages. They are in a supervisory position. They have the higher ground. They're above you. Okay? And so that could be problematic. Also, as far as the Justice card. Justice card representing transparency, being honest, upfront. You got, again, the whole secretive nature of the situation. The whole secretive nature of it in general is problematic. Okay, because you can't really, you know, you have to do everything behind everyone's back. And that's potentially problematic here. Also, we have here the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles representing a situation which is a very slow moving, somewhat methodical, somewhat strategic energy here. Okay, and again, a Knight of Pentacles, this is kind of taking their time. Again, strategic, you know, methodical, interchangeable terms. And in other words, in layman's terms, it's going to move very slow, very methodical. Okay, that could be problematic because it's a secretive thing. It could possibly take a little bit longer. Okay, and finally here we have the Five of Pentacles, and I think this is the most important card of this particular spread. Why? Because the fact is that you could get left out in the cold, which means that you have the ability to be terminated by the company overall and or by that individual. Okay, if you went there. Okay, they have all the power. Again, they're above you. Okay, and you know, there's always the danger here. If things start going sideways here, you can be terminated. All right, so it's a rather complex situation. So with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? All right, here we go. Ooh. Alliance. So, you know, there is, you know, with all that being the case here, Alliance, there is a situation here where you can align yourself with this individual and it could turn out to be beneficial as far as the job situation goes. So, it's in other words, it's great to have allies in high places. In this particular case, you know, it's to ally yourself with a supervisor. You know, this person can help you guide you through your career or whatever. I mean, that's a possibility. I don't agree with that, however. I have my concerns about that, you know, because like I said, if things go sideways, then you're going to be the one left out in the cold, okay? But there does appear to be an opportunity here as far as advancement, having an ally, someone in high places to help you get traction in the workplace. In addition here, continue to move forward, okay? Rather this situation works or it doesn't work, you want to continue to move forward, if you will. Okay, and finally here, Centra, which is above all, think about yourself. Think about your needs and your wants here, and I'll tell you why. Because you could be potentially putting yourself at risk here. There are some benefits to this situation, and I'm not going to lie and say that they're not. Okay, I would be remiss if I said that. And that would be very dishonest. So there are benefits here. From having a workplace, a relationship with someone in a supervisory position, all of the best hours, you know, all of the hours that you want, the favoritism in the workplace. So it has benefits there, but there's also drawbacks. You know, people find out about it. They find out you having favoritism. Being given to you, it could cause problems, complications in the workplace for you. Also, could cause problems for, like I said, the person in that supervisory position. So there are benefits, but there are also a great amount of risk, and you have to be the one to balance that out. So think about the whole picture, in other words, and think about your own well-being. Center yourself and think about your own well-being as well. Okay, so with that being said, I'm shutting this thing down now. This is a general love reading, okay? It may not resonate with everyone. If it does resonate with you, however, and you want to know more about this particular situation, again, the link will be below. Make sure you get yourself a personal reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, that is fine too, okay? It's not going to resonate with everyone. So if it doesn't resonate with you and you want to know more about your specific situation, again, the link will be below. Make sure you get yourself a personal reading. And if you haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. My name is Adonis. I love you guys, and enjoy the rest of your day no matter where you are in the world. Bye-bye.